lineup, the Timberwolves take it on the Bulls. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, they'll face a tough battle against a team equally hungry to improve their record. But this could be the game that sparks them into a higher echelon. Bulls, T-Wolves, coming up next. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Bulls, right now they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
When I look at Chicago, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Here we go.
And for the Bulls, White and Okoro are the wings. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the point. Coach, you were telling me earlier, when it comes to coaching, you believe there's a difference between philosophy and style.
Absolutely. In my mind, philosophy is about your core principles, and those don't change, while style is built around your personnel. Therefore, it's got to be more flexible.
Here's Giddey. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Randall outside. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
And Chicago has possession. 4-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
Stan, Rudy Gobert, he can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA, and he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
And that one falls for Gobert. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim, but now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again, no good by Chicago.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Minnesota. White finds Giddey. Picked by Vucevic to stop the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Pass to Edwards. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And the layup falls.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Brian, back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's White. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Randall outside. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Randall's got 5 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Bulls trail by 9. White looking it over. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Giddey missing. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-2 run. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Randall.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Rudy Gobert on top.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Here's Vucevic, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Pass to Okoro. Outside White. Fires in the triple.
Well, look, White isn't an elite three-point shooter, but he is solid from deep.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. White, the pass to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Giddey. The 3. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Edwards, that's good.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Giddey. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Picked by Vucevic. White for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. you usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Here's White. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Vucevic, a screen on DiVincenzo. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic. Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
And so Vucevic nails both of them. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Gobert no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 13. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they found some decent looks. The shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Off the mark there with a 3.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. Here's DiVincenzo. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. On defense, the Timberwolves. The lead is 15. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Giddey missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Giddey. Still no points. Outside White. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Well, you got to applaud the readiness of Kobe White. His feet were set, his shoulders lined up, just needed the ball.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 11 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Outside White. Chicago passing it around. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. White with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Okoro. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Julius Randle. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Miller's checked in for McDaniels. Miller outside. Reed, a screen on Jones. The shot by Conley, no good.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Now here's Conley, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Miller.
Hey, yo, right here.
Conley against Giddey. Misses from short range. Bulls trail by 19. It's Giddey on the wing. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dosunmu. Good D by Clark. Minnesota leading by 19. Here's Dillingham. No points yet. Pass to Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Dillingham.
2 minutes.
Let's go with a 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. And here's Jones. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. From deep, Giddey. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 19-point game.
Well, deep into the game, his team is lagging, and he's been unable to help. brutal performance from him.
Outside Reed. Jacks up a three. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Conley against Jones. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And Minnesota with possession here. Now Conley. He's scoreless. Reed for 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Giddey on the wing. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
They really need him to get it together. He's been ice cold this period.
Pass to Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. There's the triple. And that one's good from Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Kevin Huerter out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Smith in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Jones. No points so far. Smith finds Huerter. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Conley. It's hauled in by Huerter. Bulls trail by 20. Pass to Jones. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Jones gutting it out in close.
Now Randall. Williams defending. Randall draws the double. Conley looking for an opening. Back to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Dillingham, no good. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Smith outside. Pass to Huerter. Outside Jones. Fires for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Minnesota leading by 16. Randall with a drive. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Man, that is a strong drive by Randall. When he gets downhill, he's a load.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Smith. Okoro comes in for Herter, and it's Josh Giddey in for DeSumo. And then for Minnesota, Juzang, he's checked in for Clark. Shannon comes in for Dillingham. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Giddey. Back to Jones. Okoro outside. Pass to Jones. Back to Okoro. Fires the three. The rebound by Shannon.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Jones. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Shannon. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Shannon's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Giddey. Now here's Okoro. Launches a three. And again, no good by Chicago. Minnesota leading by 22. Randall left side. For three, Conley. Is rebounded by Okoro. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. He gets it in there.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Shannon. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Okoro passes to Giddey. Down low. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Giddey. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
A pass-first kind of guard. Great decision by Giddey to give it up there.
They double Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Conley. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
With the step back. To the paint. From deep, Giddey. Randall pulls down the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
And so here is Chicago, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, Giddey takes the hit and still finishes inside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
If you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you, so make some noise! Heads up, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Our loudest fans are getting t-shirts. Who wants one?
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Juzang. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Shannon. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Here is DiVincenzo. 10 points for him. McDaniels passes to Randall from 11 feet away. Rebound by the Bulls. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Giddey with a screen on Gobert. Here's Buzelis, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Randall. Giddey defends. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Counted from distance. Edwards got 9.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Bulls trail by 21. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's Vucevic, high post. Over Gobert. And it falls all over the rim and in. He has 6.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
That one goes. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
He knew he was going to take the bump. DiVincenzo converted anyway. That's just tremendous focus.
The Bulls have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Okoro passes to Giddey. Now Vucevic. Over Gobert. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Stolen by Giddey. Left side Jones. Vucevic against DiVincenzo. From deep, Giddey buries it from 3. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, so often the facilitator, Giddey on the finishing end there.
Edwards against Giddey. And the basket by Edwards.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Bulls trail by 20. Giddey passes to Okoro. Here's Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And that one falls for Vucevic. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to White. Fires the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Stolen by Reed. Edwards with it. Now guarded by White. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Assisted.
Edwards got his 4th assist in this one. So it's Chicago now.
2 minutes remaining.
Giddy with it. He's got 5. Pass to White. Will it go? McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Reed can't hit.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
It's Giddy on the wing. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Giddy's got 8.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Vucevic against Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Giddy. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards against White. Right side Reed. The 3. No good that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pulls up. And it's Giddy missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Over Giddy. Nice form on the 20-footer. He's got 18.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Here's Vucevic. And Gobert with a block. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Minnesota opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that game against the Pelicans, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, honey.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And Giddy has got the ball here for the Bulls. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the three. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Hard to stop a powerful guy like Vucevic cold. He gets through the foul and gets it to go.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
One shot.
At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. One shot.
And that one falls for Vucevic. And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years, they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now, a change of course has taken place. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Giddey passes to Okoro. Now Vucevic. Over Gobert, and good on the 7-footer. Vucevic has got 13.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending it.
Now here's Edwards. Here's the pick. This one for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Now here's Okoro. Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. Drops in the 3. He's got 9.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. They get it back. Randall. That one's good for 2.
Well, when Randall is playing with that kind of energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
Okoro outside. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
No one covering.
Look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Back to White. Chicago passing it around. Here's Vucevic, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And that's 15 points for Nikola Vucevic.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Edwards can't hit. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. White with a screen on DiVincenzo to the inside. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Vucevic has got 17 points.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by White. McDaniels from long range. On target from range.
Timeout. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the Bulls call time here. Are on a roll. The best shooters from the field over the last 10 games. Second, Matas Buzelis. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Giddey finds Vucevic. Now here's White. The three from Okoro. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
There's a screen, and here's Edwards outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Here's Randall, following the bucket by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside McDaniels. No good on the three.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Vucevic in the post, defended by Gobert. Minnesota leading by 23. Randall outside. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. White, the pass to Giddey. Drops in the layup for 2. Giddey's got 10 points.
Now that was an impressive display of ball control. Giddey is crafty at creating separation.
4-3, and DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Randall.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Okoro outside. Vucevic, a screen on McDaniels. Okoro passes to Giddey. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Edwards. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And here's White. The three is up. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards looking for an opening. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 17. Shot clock at 6. White, the pass to Okoro. Three-pointer, Buzelis sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
And Minnesota with possession here. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 15. Here's Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
The free throw drops for Randall.
A focal part of this offense. In addition to his scoring ability, Randall is also a terrific passer at his position.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso, but Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on White. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Chicago has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. So he comes up empty at the line. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Well, Chicago's shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Edwards against White. Here's Vucevic. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McDaniels passes to Conley. Banked it in off the glass. Conley's got 5.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Well, the Bulls shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. White with a screen on Reed. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Jones. 5 to shoot. The jump hook. Vucevic's shot is off. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Conley. Now Randall from the arc. It's hauled in by White.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. He's had 7 tries at the line. He's made 5.
At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic.
Take a break.
Taking
Take a
2
break.
shots.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Some changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Buzelis, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Okoro. And so Vucevic nails both of them. It's been all Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to White. Now Williams. Now Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. Nails it from 3. Dosunmu's got 5.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Dillingham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Fires it. Deflected. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Dillingham. Offensive board. To the inside. Here's Barrenjay. And he drops it in from the low post.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Jones feels it out. And there's a pick. Pass to White. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. It doesn't go for him.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Now here's Conley, defended by Jones. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Chicago, 4th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Josh Giddey in for White. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Ingles is checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. And he comes up with a bucket. Jones has got 8 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
It's been all Timberwolves. Here's Dillingham. Yet to see a basket. Outside Conley. Reed for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to leave Reed any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
With some arc. And that one's good. Giddey. He's got 12.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Inside, here's Reed, and that one drops, and it comes off an assist from Ingles.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Minnesota with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Williams. Trey Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Desumu in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Conley. Count it.
Mike Conley.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
They get it back. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, this is what this team wants from Smith on offense. Using his height to rescue the miss and finish strong.
Unloads from 13. Another one falls for Minnesota.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Now here's Jones. Fires from 14. And they recover it. And there's the drive. 5 on the clock. Smith no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Clark on the take. Pass to Conley. Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Dillingham from deep. Williams grabs the board. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Jones from outside sinks the tray.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Now here's Randall. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Picked by Smith. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Randall. To the left wing. And here's Clark for three. Smith with the rebound. Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Jones against Clark. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. From deep, Giddey. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. They get it again. Back to Giddey. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is the idea for Giddey. Giddey enough trays to keep the defense honest.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. He's checked in for Chicago. Herter comes in for Jones. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. Up top, Edwards. Jacks up a 3, drills it from deep. Edwards has got 26 points.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Vucevic finds Giddey. Dosunmu for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Chicago shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. It's Herter on the wing. McDaniels covering. Dosunmu outside. Clock at 6. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Pass to Randall. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating. But where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Now here's Williams. Outside Giddey. The three is up. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 9th assist of the game now. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, Williams. Pass to Herter. Misses the three. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. McDaniels, that's good.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
The Bulls shooting 35% so far in this one. And here is Vucevic, Reed defending. From the low block, and he can't bank that one in. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 8 points in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Giddey following the three-pointer by Minnesota.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
They get the rebound, and it's Randall with the jam.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
Chicago shooting 27% here in the fourth. Pass to Vucevic. There's Herter with the three. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Now Conley takes a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Randall, a screen on Giddey. Here's Conley. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Well, he's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Giddey. Now Vucevic. Reed defending. Outside Herter. Lets it go from deep. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. Crosses over. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
Here's Giddey. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Randall's got 14 points now in the second half. Well, the Bulls shooting just 34% so far in this one. Pass to Vucevic. Over Reed. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Over to the wing. Randall, the pass to Conley.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
That shot missing. Giddey with a defensive effort. .146 left in the final quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Reed, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
There's a screen. Randall, right side, puts it up, and it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Julius Randle.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Now here's Conley. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Giddey against Conley. And here's Giddey. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.